Kurdish National Council in Syria. The Kurdish National Council in Syria, ENKS/KNC, has been engaged with the new authorities in Damascus following the collapse of Assad's regime. ENKS has received support from the Barzani group in the Kurdistan region of Iraq, led by Masoud Barzani. ENKS has praised Barzani's calls for peace and unity among Syrian Kurds. This support has included humanitarian aid and political advocacy. The Kurdistan region has provided essential assistance to Syrian Kurds displaced by the conflict, treating them not merely as refugees but as guests and brothers. ENKS was initially composed of 15 political parties when it was founded in 2011. However, over the years, its membership has decreased due to various factors, including internal conflicts and the rise of other Kurdish groups like the Democratic Union Party, PYD. By 2017, the ENKS had only 2 seats left in the Syrian Democratic Council. Relationship with the SDF, ENKS and the Syrian Democratic Forces, SDF, have had a complex relationship. While both groups aim to protect Kurdish interests in Syria, they have different approaches and alliances. The ENKS has called for Kurdish unity and dialogue with the new authorities in Damascus, while the SDF has faced challenges due to its association with the PYD and its control over parts of northeastern Syria. Despite these differences, efforts have been made to resume talks between the ENKS and the SDF to form a unified Kurdish stance in support of dialogue in Syria. Paramilitary wing. The ENKS itself is not a fighting force, however, it has a paramilitary wing called the Rozhava Peshmerga, also known as Peshmerga Roj. This group, estimated to have around 5,000 fighters as of 2018, has been involved in defending Kurdish areas and fighting against the Islamic State. The Rozhava Peshmerga primarily focuses on the armed aspect of the ENKS's efforts, while the ENKS handles political advocacy and unity among Syrian Kurds. Connections with Turkey. The Rozhava Peshmerga has received support from Turkey and has been seen as a stabilizing factor by some Turkish-backed Syrian opposition groups. The Turkish government has also expressed interest in deploying the Rozhava Peshmerga to support its operations against the SDF. Turkey views the Rozhava Peshmerga as a potential alternative to the SDF, which it considers a terrorist organization. Turkey has long experience in deploying village guards against Kurdish groups within its borders in pursuit of suppressing Kurdish identity and culture. These mercenaries have been used to combat any group working for Kurdish rights. Within the Kurdish community, ENKS and Rozhava Peshmerga are perceived as village guards. Clashes and tensions. There have been clashes involving the Rozhava Peshmerga. One notable instance occurred on the 2nd of March, 2017, when clashes erupted between the Rozhava Peshmerga and Yazidi militias affiliated with the PKK in Sinjar, resulting in deaths and injuries. Tensions between the Rozhava Peshmerga and other Kurdish groups, such as the YPG and PKK-affiliated militias, have led to sporadic conflicts. Support and leadership. The Rozhava Peshmerga receives significant political and military backing from Turkey. However, the specifics of this support, such as the quantity of weapons, financial aid, or the number of personnel trained, are not publicly disclosed. The group is led by Ibrahim Biro and operates under the broader structure of the Kurdistan Regional Government's KRG, Ministry of Peshmerga Affairs, taking orders from Masoud Barzani. Fighters are mostly recruited from Syrian Kurdish refugees and Syrian Army deserters in the Kurdistan region. Financial support. The exact monthly payment that the KRG makes to the Rozhava Peshmerga isn't publicly detailed. However, it is known that the KRG receives significant financial support from various sources, including the United States, to pay the salaries of Peshmerga forces. For example, the US previously provided around $20 million monthly to cover Peshmerga salaries.